Hello guys, am I audible? Please mention in the chats, audible or not. Hello guys. I am audible. Welcome Vedant to the live. Yeah, I am audible. I know that now. So, today finally we are going to build the whole project. Yesterday we were just roaming around and getting the stuff ready, getting the getting our whole base ready, which was, yeah, as you can see here, our whole. Let me increase my brightness. I'm just new to this live stream, so yeah, bear with it. I might have some problems here and there. Yeah, and I guess it's visible to all of you guys. Yeah, the fonts are not too small, I guess. So yesterday we were having a bug. No, it was a not bug. It was some typos and all that. But yeah, I'll walk you through that. What was that problem? Problem here was we were just importing like this controllers. We were importing it like import keyword, and inside of that we were importing all of this function which we wanted to import. Here the required and import from. Yeah, we were writing like this, import from this, and here anything file name. Okay, so the problem here is we are using const and required syntax. We cannot it was not compatible to use this import and from, so I had to switch to this traditional way. So yeah, that was it. We just have to change the syntax, nothing else, and there was no other errors. And in the database, yesterday many people were having doubt. Yesterday many people were having doubt regarding this database connectivity thing. Yeah, so people were having doubts regarding all of this. So I will walk you through that what we are doing here. First of all, let me write the code again. So here we have to write mongoose dot connect. Whenever you type the library name and then you press dot, it will give you a list. If you are using VS Code, then it will give you a list of all the available methods and everything here. So you can go through that, and you can, if you like see this native buffer, then just Google native buffer in Mongoose, and if you want to learn something about it, then yeah, they will help you through it and you can gain the knowledge. If you pass on it here also there will be some references given and how to use it and all of that. So first of all, we'll start the whole session after 5 minutes. We'll let everyone gather around. We'll be starting it. So everyone who are in the live right now can type hello or anything in the live chat. It will be good to hear you all. 2 viewers right now. Yeah, so I guess people will be coming late. I don't know when they'll be coming. Yeah, this will be posted afterwards. I'll be posting the live, so you can watch it later on if you don't have time right now. I don't mind. I don't expect much people to gather here. Yeah, everyone is having some of this other work. Don't mind. Yeah, so here we want to use dot and then connect. So we are using the connect method provided by Mongoose. And if you write some connect, and here as you can see that it provides a function which accepts some parameters. In the first it is a URI. URL is just like URL only. A string or the database string, that connection string we got from the MongoDB Atlas. Yesterday I told you to get that string. So yeah, from there you have to get that the string and then some options, Mongoose connection options, which are some URL options, unique index and all of that. We'll be seeing that. And at last we get a callback function that whenever this gets success or not get success, then you can do some operations. Okay, check. Audible. Hello. Can someone please verify that I'm audible or not? Yeah, I'm audible. I have to check it because I don't have that much viewers, so that I can ask you guys. Yeah, people are gathering around. I was right to wait for just few minutes. Now, yes, some people are there. So yeah, the mongoose.connect method I was talking about. So it accepts multiple parameters. It's first of all we have to type the URL. So yesterday I told you to make an account MongoDB Atlas, and inside of here you have to create one project, and this project you'll get one link. I'll not be doing it now. The link, yeah, let me. The string should look something like this. Yeah, this only. Okay, as you can see here. Yeah, welcome, luck. Yeah, you will be seeing one URL in whenever you create a project, you'll be seeing one URL like this. So, and then you have to just copy it. Yeah, let me. So instead of this password field here, so here this password field, instead of this you have to write your own password, what you are writing there, and yeah, the database URL will be working. That's it. That's all you have to do. That's nothing big thing. And if you have any doubts or facing any problems, then you can mention it in the comment section down below. I'll be helping you guys, but I cannot perform it live right now. Yesterday I did it. I don't want to lose my credentials live. So yeah, mongoose.com, here I'll be pasting my URL, but I am having that URL in my env file. You just have to, yeah, just Google how to store my passwords in .env, then everything will be, you'll be getting. And second parameter is this, as you can see here, the options, mongoose.connection options. So yeah, MongoDB provides you some options so which can pre-configure and manage many things by itself. So we'll be using that. So one of these is use new. If you don't use it, it's okay. You don't have to use it. So yeah, let's just leave it right now. We don't want to use anything. Okay. So then after connection, we get two options. First of all, then Like if this connection is success, then this block will be executed. Otherwise, dot catch will be executed. Okay, so and this catch will be catching the errors, and inside of this you can do anything you want. I'll just console log there. Okay, like if I'm facing getting an errors, and I'll be doing console log, and then also I'll be doing console log only db connected. Okay, looks good. So we have written just it here. Let me comment it out because we will be using it again. How we'll be using, I also mentioned that it's going this one more curly braces here, and good, yeah, and now it looks good. So let's run the app with the npm start. You can run the app, and as you can see here, it's giving us some warnings. So as I told you to use and will be removed, current URL string parser is deprecated and will be removed in a future version. To use the new parser pass option, use new URL parser. So yeah, it gives you warnings that you should be passing this, otherwise you might be facing some problems here and there. So we'll be taking precautions and we'll pass it. And inside of here, you just have to pass this some parameters. Use new URL parser. True. It just parse where it's some backend code while the URL parsing the URL you see in the browsers. Just for that, use unified topology. Let's see if it shows something here. Yeah, it enables the new unified topology layer. You don't need to worry much about it. You can just go to Mongoose website and you can learn about it there also. So now as you can see here are all the error warnings have been gone. It's just saying server is up and running on the host localhost 3000, and our DB is also connected here. So our project is right now up and running. We can also go to some routes, yeah, to home page, and we can move to our other routes also here. There's no issue in that. So we have created the model, and yeah, today I just thought about one more thing here, that I can also add a description field, like just the name of the to do and the description, like what I want to do in this to do. Yeah, yesterday I got the idea. Sorry, like yesterday I'm not sleepy, but yeah. Hey Janish, welcome to the live. I hope you were enjoying the live. So yeah, so these were our routes. That's router.cat/todo to get one to do only. If you want to get all the to-dos, then we were using this method, which is get all user. So let's just jump directly to it and load that to-do. Yeah, so we are loading the function, the controller which we have created here in the controllers folder. We are loading that. Yeah, after this live we'll be deploying your application on Heroku 2. Yeah, it will be done afterwards. Actually I have a meeting 7 p.m, so we're doing that at night only. Yeah, this was our function. But we do not want to just send this response like all users working. I don't want to do this here. I want to get all the data of the user and I want to send it back. Okay, don't want to do any other thing here. But as of right now, we don't have any data because we haven't posted any data to the database. Then what will it be showing? Okay, yeah, get you guys. So first of all, we'll be creating one exports dot create todo. Okay, so here we'll be creating a todo. So first of all, we have to create a todo. And how to create a todo? Yeah, so read the docs. Yeah, that's the best thing. You go into the query, and in query you can find there are multiple query here. And what we want to do here is we want to find a create query. I want to create it. So let's see. I guess this execute will be doing a thing here. Post controller in Mozilla guys are good. They provide you many of the things. Go down, down, down. Some controllers. They are just sending the response right now. You don't want to do that. Mozilla guys are not good guys as of right now because they are not providing me what I want, so I have to go back. That's not never anything that they are just best. Okay, you have to look around through some few websites. Stack Overflow does the job most of the time. I don't think that this time it will be helping us. In.save, yeah, I recall something. Save thing works for me, I guess. How to build a REST API with Mongoose and Express. This looks good. Website UI is also good. I think this might solve a problem. This is the connectivity Mongoose model. These are the post routes, index.js. Don't want that. Yeah, create post. But this was what I was looking for right now. So let's just copy this. I guess it's this much only. No, till here. Yeah, we copied it. This is a nice website. I'll come back to that. So we don't want to close that website. We're gonna copy it, paste it downside so that I can refer it. I don't want to delete it. And yeah, if you guys, if you are having any doubts or anything, if you're not understanding anything in between, text in the live chat. I'll be explaining it again. I want to move some fast words because today I want to complete this build, and tomorrow, or if today there is much time, then we'll be deploying it to the Heroku right now. Okay, otherwise we'll be doing it tomorrow. We'll be deploying this application to Heroku so everyone can use it. But we don't have a user functionality. If you want, I can do that. It will be complex for you guys right now, so I'm not doing it right now. But if you want, we can do that also. Just mention it in the comment section or the live chat that you want the user part also, login and all that. So we'll be doing that also. Okay, don't worry. So we have done it here. So there's some async await keywords going on here. What does that mean? Yeah, JavaScript works like if this process takes so much time, then it will move to the next process. It will be doing this process in the background. Like I'm posting the data to the server. And if it is taking some time, the network of the user is not so great or anything like that, that 2 is, let's suppose that he is using 2G. Why on earth he will be using, but yeah, let's suppose that he will be using 2G, but then this request will take some time to go to the server and post the data. So it will not wait for this process to get whole completely done. It will move to the next step. Like let's say this response.send post, but if this process is not completed dot save, that database is not saved to the servers, then how can it respond? So this will be undefined, okay, and it will give you some errors. So here, that's the concept why we use async. Async is just asynchronous. I think rocket size is there. Yeah, we have to save the data in some variable to do data. Okay, you can name it anything you want, I don't mind. Inside of here you'll be getting the data. I guess the data is from host, is a model or what? I have to understand that first of all. And is this a model? Yeah, I got that. This is the model name only, nothing else. Yeah, so here you can declare any variable name you want, it doesn't matter. But here you have to type a new, and then you have to create one object. Like here, as I told you, that we are just creating the schema here of the database. Like this type of data I want in my database. Whenever a TODO model is created, I want this type of data. Name, description is completed, and this timestamps. Okay, so that was just a schema. The whole, like you can say, frame. That was just a frame. And here we are creating the object. Like there are multiple TODOs, so here we are doing that. We are creating specific TODOs for that specific user and that specific purpose. Like let's say the first TODO is to drink water, the second TODO is to eat something. So we are creating that here. Okay, so requested body, this requested body contains all of the data. Whatever data we are passing to the server, that all data will be inside of this requested body. Okay, so we are sending the request, and that all of the data we are saying in this variable. Get that? Yes, you are getting it. And yeah, you can directly do that. It is not a compulsion. Like you can also directly here write to do data dot save. But yeah, my bad. Here you have to write await, because the await simply means that until and unless this process. Why are you doing this? Yeah, so await simply means that until and unless this process is completed, it will stay on this line only. If this process gets completed, then only it will move to the next line. Okay, so that's a simple concept. And in response, yeah, you can send some response. Like this response, it doesn't matter whatever you send here. If you do, I'll be doing some json.stringify. Send this to data. Okay, I'm just sending a response. It's just that whenever I create this to, so in response I'll be, if I give a response, so that user or client, a developer can understand, yeah, this was a response, and yeah, the post request is successful. Okay, it's just for that purpose, nothing else. And yeah, there are some more things to it also. First of all, let's find that function save inside of this. Save ABCDFGHIJKLMNOP2RS. S instead of S, there's no save. Why? Why on earth are you doing that? There's no save. Yeah. Save Mongoose. Yeah, in some models it might be there. Just do Command F and save. Yeah, this is a smart thing you have to do. Yeah, so here you are doing some CSS small dot save, and see here it gives a access to a callback. This callback has two parameters. The first one is error, and here also you can specify other one, which is data you are getting. After save the data you are getting, that you can do here. Okay, simple, nothing else. So we will be doing that. You can directly send response like this also, it doesn't matter. Here we'll be using some callbacks. We are getting the callbacks, so we'll be using that. Good. Here you can keep any of the name you want, doesn't matter. Do anything you want. If there's any error, what I want to do, I want to simply return response dot status. Yeah, if there's some error in whenever I'm posting the data to the server, if any error occurs there, then I want to respond to this error. What I want to do to here is I want to return a response of 400. Yeah, 400, I guess. Bad server request or something like that, I guess. Yeah, you can do anything, it doesn't matter whatever you write. I want to send error to do not created. Yeah, simple. And if this if block is not executed, like if there's no error, then what I want to do, I want to simply send a response dot and JSON. Let's just send the JSON request, and instead of that, why is it giving an error? Yeah, it's not. So what I have done here is I have just simply first of all I created a variable. Instead of that, I stored the value which was passed to me. This value will be passed from the front end, and this await, because until then unless this process is completed it should not move to the, that's why we are using await. And then if there are some errors, it gives us access to two parameters, callback function, which is error, and the data itself. Here you can write anything. It's writing TODO because it's data of TODO. You can also write anything you want, it doesn't matter. And if there is some error or anything, I'll be returning the response 400 and the JSON response, which is error and TODO not created. Okay, and if there's no error, then what I want to do, I want to send a response of a TODO. This TODO will be creating the whole data which is posted to the database. Here I can also print TODO data, it doesn't matter, it will be one and the same. I guess there's some error. Let me check the live. Hello, hello. Yeah, I guess the connection is back now. Connection is dropping again and again. Don't understand why it's doing, but is it buffering? I guess it should be working now. Internet is proper now. I guess it's stable. Let me shut down. I hope there's no buffering now. Everything's working. If you are watching and everything's working perfectly, please mention it in the comment section so that I can move further. Comparatively from yesterday, there are so many less issues today. I'm happy for it. Yeah, we'll be facing many issues, but yeah, today there are some less issues. My position. Let me check what's the issue today. No, their frames are proper. There's a warning up here. If you guys are watching, please mention something in the comment live chat so that I can move further. That is everything working perfectly. Hey Palak, welcome to the chat. Thanks for watching and thanks for mentioning that audio and everything is perfect. I hope you are liking the video live. So yeah, so you are just sending the response of JSON and now we have to test it. You cannot test it with the browser. You cannot just simply go to this route and do a post request there. You can go, but it will be hitting a get request here. To do so, you have to open Postman. Is a simple application which helps you in testing the APIs to do the get route, post route, and everything. So yeah, we'll be using it. Most of the developers use it, so we are no exceptions there. First of all, let me make it correct here. Why is it giving me errors today? Yes, I hope you are able to see it. So here we can create any route APIs. Just TODO. You can name it anything you want. Doesn't matter. If I can spell that correctly, I'll be working on the first version itself. Why isn't anything loading? Yes, this is the update. After this update, I am not aware of this anymore. What's going on? Yeah, finally, guys. Finally, everything is running now. I should delete this and create one more. So here from here we can create a post request. You have to write the post. More thing, you have to copy this URL, paste it here, and to keep in mind this is the post, otherwise it will generate a get request. So in the headers you don't have to pass anything because we are not passing anything right now. And here I want to pass a raw data in the form of JSON. And here I want some things, which first of all, first one is the name. We just have to see that from here. Name, description is completed. Okay. Name, drink water. Good. Yeah. Description, drink 7 glass a day, I guess. That's what everyone says to you, that you should be doing this much. I don't have any idea. I drink whenever I feel I want to drink. Okay, to do, yeah, sorry. We just forgot one thing here. In the router.post, we have to write the function. We have to mention that function, which is a create to do. Okay, and here also you have to mention that I have VS Code extension, so whenever I was writing the create to do, it automatically understood that I have to export it from this controllers file. And so yeah, VS Code, use it, not a paid anything, but yeah, you should be using it. Send the request. Yeah, it's giving you an error, to do not created. So what's the error here? If I want to understand that error, let's console log the error here. Yeah, you will be facing many errors. I'm not saying that. Hey Nishant, Mathur, welcome to the live. I hope you are doing fine. Yeah, and see, kind required. To-do validation failed. Description path. Description is required. Name, path name is required. Okay. Giving us error in validations. Required true, required true, required true, comma. Let's see what's the error here. To do validation failed. Let's copy this. It's as you can see here, this is a library file error. So some people might have posted it in the stack or something like that. Guess. But if it's your private personal file error, then to mention the to cancel out this file name, and instead of that you should write your own like xxx or anything, or just leave blank inverted commas there. Some good guy. So I guess there's some error in here. No, Nishant, I do not work on React Native. I mostly work on web development side and ML and all that sort. I don't work on mobile development right now. Let's console out this requested body of data. Oh, yeah, getting some most many errors. Cannot read property data. There's no data. I understand. So this request. I hope, I guess the Nishant, you are from Indus, right? Hope I'm not, guess I'm not incorrect. This requested body has no data in it. It's undefined. So how in God's earth will this be taking the data? There's no data in request body. Router.post slash todo get todo name description. Why is it not working? Why? You let's say is completed. Was it completed or complete? It's completed. Completed to true. To do not create. Understand? Yeah, frustration. The same. Everything's same here. Data is not coming. As you can see here, I have done the console log here. If you want to better understand it, you can just type something here, which is this. Yeah, instead of this, we can also write to data. Okay, save it. Let's rerun request. Now I guess, yeah, it's completed false and ID. So it's getting this data is completed and this ID one. It's not getting any other data here which is required and all. Stream yeah, sorry, my bad. Do not create. What's the error here? See, I told you that underscore ID thing that generates automatically the MongoDB. It is being kinda generated here. Yeah, you can see. I guess we should be doing it like this. Yeah, let's try that also. I don't mind. I don't mind doing that. But it's not getting the data only, then what's the point? Still, mentioned there, we have to do that. Name, syntax, yeah. Transcription. Yes, I have spelled it correctly. And is completed. Let's hope it works now. Ending the request. Getting there. Cannot read property name of undefined. Yeah. There's no property name. I have defined it here. Name. Still, it's saying that property is not there. What can we do? We can do nothing. Just ignore it. So let's just copy that. There's nothing here because I have to remove this. Yeah, still nothing there. This. Yeah, you have to try some. Finally, you have to get the answer. That's the thing. Type string. There's no error in that. I can specify the data type. I guess the error is for the required. I see, but that's the issue, and many people are facing it. That it's the issue related to yeah. I guess the error is for these things. Yeah, got it. You have to install some of the middlewares. First one is course, cross origin reference, then express.json, express.url encoded. Yeah, you have to do. First of all, we have to install course. Just type course. Here you can find the npm one. Move to that. I hope you are understanding it, guys. Yeah. Let's just install it here. Npm my course. Copy this. Paste it down here. Where we want to use const. I prefer constant. Nobody should change the course origin reference in my whole application. I just forgot one thing. One big thing. Cross origin resource sharing. This is a full form. I was just forgetting it. Did not recall. Yeah, you can always Google stuff. That's what I did. Oh no. Okay, it's okay. If you reinstall that, doesn't matter. You can do that. Command not found. What God's earth saying? Npm install. Let me install Nodebone. Yeah, Nodebone save you from this whole clutter of restarting the server again and again and again. Hope it should work now. No, do not want to work. It's okay. I don't know. Don't work. Find a way. Can we remove this? Thing. Yeah, see, database was created, but data is not being read by. Let me Ryan got certain back body. Cool. Yeah, see, I'm getting everything here. Just have to again try that once more. Yeah, see, everything's working great. So there was just one tiny mistake here. We have to add this cross origin resource sharing middleware. What it does is whenever you are accessing multiple other the browsers and everything, so it gives otherwise it's not access to the browsers. So this cross origin resource sharing gives you access to multiple browsers, and you can work on anything you want. So yeah, this two I have just installed it. Yes, it should not create any problems. It's creating problem, and it might be the problem of the JSON, I guess. Yeah, it was a problem of course also, and the other problem was of the JSON. As you can see here, we are doing a response.json. So where on earth it will get the JSON from? So it will get this JSON from this express.json. And yeah, you can also do this matter. do it. If you don't do it, doesn't matter. This one's the extra one. Just install it right now. Forget about it. So yeah, we have created data into a database, and let me first of all access the database so that I can show you guys how the data is being created there and everything. For that, first of all, I have to log in, which I don't want to do. So we'll be creating first of all a get route, and then I'll be showing what was the data we were getting. Simply create a variable to data. Instead of that, I want to store that. So how to get all of the data? Yeah, let's just find it here. Why to bother? Get all posts. Yeah, see, this guy is awesome. He's just providing me everything. We just create a asynchronous request here, asynchronous function here, and inside of here we just have to see here we don't have to use the new keyword, I guess. Yeah, we don't use the new keyword because in the post request we are creating that specific to do. Okay, here we are not creating anything, we are just getting the data. So await to do, this is a model. Model means it's just a table in our database, and as you can see here there are multiple of the functionalities available with the find. I can use the find, creates a find query, gets a list of documents that match filter. If you don't provide any filter, it will match everything, so it will provide you everything. Find by id, if you want to find anything, any of your document with a particular id, then you are going to find by id. Find by id and delete. Find, you specify the id and it will delete that. Yeah, there are multiple of that. You can use any of the you want. See, we have created it. Now what do you want to do? You want to just set the response. I guess we are using json.stringify. It's just setting everything like that. Let me make it clear. Are we doing like that? No. If you do like this, you can go with it. There's no error in that. Let's first of all do a to do data console log here. So whenever we'll be hitting this route, it will give you all of the data. Get all to do. Press enter. I guess that's a perfect route. Get all to do. Get all to do. Yeah, it's saying null. So this guy is again wrong. Why brother? Why are you doing? Why are you writing an article that's not working for me? Might work for somebody. Not working for me right now. Sorry. I just wrote find by id here. Just have to write find. Of course it will give me error. Sorry brother, you are not wrong. I was wrong. I made some typos. As you can see here, it's giving us the database, and as we testing that, and we are here clicking on send here, so it just created so many of these objects, the database. So if you are around to mention, if you have any questions, please mention it in the comment live box, live chat. Yeah, please mention in the live chat. I would be happy to see you around. It will give me energy to continue the live session because it's 1 hour already. Yeah, I'm not being sitting around this much. I guess there's so much of delay in there because in between my internet connection was so weak and everything. That's the reason why there's some delay. But yeah, you carry on. You guys mention it in the live chat. I'll be answering it later on. Do not mind. So yeah, we have created get all user. We have done the create to do. What do you want to do? Let's see what he is doing next. First of all, the get post, get individual post. Yeah, cool buddy. Cool, cool. We'll be doing that. There are multiple ways to do it. So people are coming and going. See, I told you to use the boot. Here they are using the patch to update. You can do anything you tool. Yeah, you can do anything. Now let's create a function to get one particular user. Okay, and we'll be splitting it in two parts. So what we can do here is we can create the params. Params is just simply middleware. What we can do here is it's just slash get. Yeah, this is the one we use for getting single detail, single user detail. Get one, get unique, no, get user by ID. Yeah, it works, I guess. Get user by ID, it will be giving me an error, I guess. Yes, because there's no controller defined with this name. R1 Earth's name. It will get that function even without mentioning that function. Request response. Here what we can do, we can just simply copy this here inside of console log. Let's send a JSON object to do data. Add here send site cool. Let's just copy this. To do dot find. No, what we want to do here is find by ID. Finds a single document by its ID field. Find by ID, and then you provide the ID. You'll be using find one. You can use anything you want. Your mind. Request dot params dot ID. You can see here nothing's coming from air, everything's mentioned. If yes, we are looking into this article, if you want you can check it out in the Mongoose also. They have described everything there also. This guy also took the help from the documentation. Then we are just seeing it because he has written it in a very nice manner, that's why we are using his. Let's just console log first of all. Console log to data. Cool. I guess it should be working now. So what's going on here? Yeah, let's just copy this ID here. Command C, and here in the browser after todo slash yeah save the data. This it cannot get. You cannot get. I don't care. I don't care. Literally. I will go to this person's thing. Thing. Yeah, here you have to pass one thing parameter call an ID, which will give you access to the ID. As you can see here, we have provided the ID in the URL itself. Okay, todo slash then ID. And what this will do is that it will understand this with the help of column that yeah, I have to get the details from this URL. Okay, so it will pass this control, and then params is the parameters. We are passing this ID as a parameter in the URL. Now let's, as you can see here, it's giving us the whole data side of a JSON object. Looks good. It's not compulsory to do that there only. You can also create a here, get save this. You can just copy this from here, paste it. First of all, we'll get all to get all. So this will give you all of the to-dos you want. Sorry. I just edited that. Yeah, sorry. I was just editing this post route instead of doing this. My one. Get all to do. So as you can see here, it's giving me a whole. It's all 4 or 5 anything. Let me create one more, some different details. Name will be test, description will be demo text description. Yeah, let's just post this and grab this ID and paste that ID afterwards here /todo /ID. Hit the end. As you can see here, we have got the whole. This is completed the boolean value, the ID, name, the description, the creator. These two values are the timestamps. As I told you, we mentioned the timestamps. So these are created and updated by the timestamps. Okay. So yeah, we have created many of the things here. We have taken all the users. We have created it. We have done the get user by single user. We have done that. We'll be creating the update at last. First of all, let's create the delete one. Exports dot delete user by ID. School I guess it looks cool. Everyone looks cool rather than my audience in the live, because none of them are messaging on the live chat any questions or anything. Are you guys waking up or not? Please mention it in the live chat. It really helps me a lot. It makes me think that yeah, people are watching the live and they are getting some valuable content from here, not just blabbering around like anything. So yeah, let's just create it. Const to do. We do not have to store this data into a variable, but why we are doing it, I'll be explaining you that also. Don't worry. To dot is the delete delete one. See, I swear I did not remember this method. I just did the dot and it showed me everything. What we can do here is, let's see what approach this guy has used to delete. Yeah, same bro, same. Cool bro, amazing. So wait, to do remove delete one, I guess. Yeah, delete one. Inside of here, just pass the parameter. Yeah, should delete. It will be deleting it, but in the response response.json, so you understood it, that why we did this. We store the data in to-do data because we can send this data afterwards, that what at which JSON object you have deleted, because after this step there will be no data of this user. Okay, the data will be deleted, but we want to display it the front end, so that's why we are. You might say that we can take this one step further and here it will not be deleted, but this whenever you do this response, it will act as a return in function. So when after return keyword there's nothing executed. Once the return keyword is being done, the function is completed at that point itself. It will not move to the next line and execute anything. Yeah, but there is one flaw also here, that if there's an error, we have not done anything to make it work like that. So what we can do, try catch block, always there to help us. Console log the error, move it inside of the try catch block. What it will do is, it will try this thing. If there's an error and any type of error in this thing executing these commands or statements, then it will move directly to the catch block. Okay, looks good. Here also we can do the same. Try catch. Come on, C, come on, V. Yeah, control C, control V. That's everything same here. Yeah. Error. Let me just remove this console log. Remove. Can do that here. Remove this console logs. Instead of that, we'll be sending a return response.status. No user with this ID. Okay, if we are passing an URL, like let's say here, try something. We remove these two. See, as you can see here, if we are not having any this user, then it will give us an error. What if we do not have this kind of thing? Let me comment this out. Comment this out. Then if we do this, then why? See, it is giving us an error here. Why it's not doing? Yeah. See, as you can see here, it's going to an infinite load loop. Will not get the idea that what to do, so it's an error server. So you have to always keep in mind, whenever you code something, do keep in mind that there are errors going to be coming. There will be errors, many of the errors. You have to understand how to resolve that error, or how to or how to let's say manage those errors and how to display it. Okay, so you have to do that. Let me copy this. To do not, sorry, here we are creating to do's, no to do with this ID. Yeah, here also try catch. No data. If there's no data, then also we can do that. So who's these two guys watching? Can you please mention your hi or anything in the comment live chat? Yeah, I got create and everything, all the things are being created here. So now let's move to the front end. We'll be doing the front end in React.js. Okay, we're creating it in the React.js. I'm comfortable with it. I like it. It's scalable. Whenever you want to make this to do a big thing, then yeah, you can do that. So let's create the React app. It's a simple command, npx. Google that also. I'll walk you through with everything. Don't mind. We can create update route. Wanna create it? Really? Do you wanna create? Yeah. It's simple. You have to find that user's data, store it in a variable, and get the access of the things which are passed to you when the update is like we are having an update form, and inside of that you are getting any details you want, and you have to set that. It's a simple, nothing rocket science. Yeah, we'll do that. Just do it right now. Otherwise you guys would be like, hey Savan, why did you do this? Don't know it. I know it. Don't want to do it. That's why. Const update user update todo ID. Okay. Update todo by ID. Delete todo by ID. Get todo by ID. Everything is user in it. There was a smart way to do that thing, but I anyways chose the brute force way. I'll also show you how it's the smart way to do that thing. Copy this, paste it here, save that. Yeah, now smart way. Press the option key if you are on a Mac or Linux, if you are on Windows, press the Alt key, Alter key, and then select from wherever you want to edit. So there are, as you can see here, there are multiple cursors. Just have to do that once, and everything's done. So smart. See, I made a mistake here also. Forgot to mention this. Get to do by ID. What's the problem here? Yeah, it's working now. So yeah, everything's working. Let me just save that. Watch this. Update to do by ID. A single